Hello, this is Druidsfire, and this is a video showing you how you unlock the Earthen Allied Race in World of Warcraft. I was originally going to live stream this, and I was at a point where I didn't actually realize what I needed to do to get it done. So, part of that I'm going to lay some blame directly on Blizzard's head, because the War Within launched with a set campaign, right? And then basically you all fight your way through all the zones of the new expansion, and then you get to a point where everybody's all friends, and then you get a pop-up notice. You complete the campaign. Yay! You can do X, Y, and Z. You can do these things. And one of the things on that placard said that you can unlock the Earthen Allied Race. The problem is it wasn't accurate. For two reasons. And this is one of the things I went on about in that live stream when I realized that it wasn't working the way I thought it would work. And number one is you do have to have a character at max level. And once you hit max level, there's an additional campaign that starts. And that's kind of where they get you. Is the max level campaign is 4 chapters of you going to do some additional things in all the zones. And it's actually really good content. And you basically, it puts even more of a big pause, because the initial campaign has you getting to all 4 zones, and then you try to topple blah 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 the Nerubians, etc, etc. Then you find out things aren't as always as they seem, and okay, but then the max level campaign takes you through these 4 chapters. You're doing some stuff with various old world lore characters like Dagran and Ilaria and Anduin, and you get to save somebody who we all thought was lost, and oh my god. And that's the whole thing. And it's really good story, and I really enjoyed playing through it. I think the only real downside for me is my perennial dislike of the fact that everything in the World of Warcraft story is spoiled the second it's visible somewhere on a PTR, or when they finally launch it onto live, the cutscenes and cinematics are on Wowhead 5 seconds later. So I always lose a little bit of that wonder going through that sort of thing. But for this particular segment, this is about what happens next. So in order to unlock the Earthen Allied Race, we're going to go see what the achievement is. So you have to complete the War Within storyline, which we would have gotten some of the, 4 of these were like the max level story, and then one of them I believe was not. So the War Within storyline had the initial stuff that has you roaming around all 4 zones, and then there was a thing that takes you back to all 4 zones doing other things and completing various stories, etc. And so this is only one segment of it. So if you want to find out the other segments, Allied Race's Earthen is you need to complete 3 additional storylines. Now here's the thing. How do you know where they are? I mean, Merrick's in Steelvein, hello. We know where Merrick's is. He's outside. And the other ones don't tell you anything about them. Okay, where are they? Where do you go find them? There's nothing in the game that would tell you where these things are unless you happen to remember where Morning Rise was, or what the Broken Tools thing was for. And I think that's actually a really bad thing. You didn't get any mail telling you need to go talk, because a lot of times, especially with the other allied races, you get you get told where to go find these people and how to unlock them. So in this particular case, I think Blizzard did drop the ball and made it a little bit... For a game where they teach you that they're going to lead you by the nose a lot, this is one of those cases where I think they did a little bit too much of it. Or a little too little of it, I should say. In basically that you just have these three things, you have no idea what the hell. Other than if you remember where Morning Rise is. Broken tools, where could that be? I don't know. Merrick's in Steelbane. Well, we know Merrick's is outside because he is the Stone Ward. He's also sitting right there, but that's not the Merrick's we need to talk to. So, we basically don't have the info that you need to know where to start the story. And there was a really cool stay a while and listen off to my left that I'm not going to watch until after this video is over. Because if you were paying attention or you rewind, you're going to go back and it's going to spoil the end of the campaign for you. So don't do that unless you've completed the whole campaign and the whole 9 yards. So Morning Rise is... So I'm not gonna lie. I looked the achievement up on Wowhead to at least have some idea where the hell I was going. Because quite frankly, again, this is a case where they didn't give you enough breadcrumbs to lead you in the right direction. So everybody had to look this shit up, and I don't agree with that. One thing I would like to talk about is the Allied race as well, just to talk about the Earthen in general. Well, we can talk about them more once we've unlocked them. So let's unlock them. Let's do the quest line. So we're going to go to Morning Rise. We need to find out where Morning Rise actually is. And Lord help you if you haven't actually unlocked it on the map. But I have done so. And now I need to go remember where the hell I had found it. I want to say it was like out here somewhere. So we're going to go out the front door of Dornagal and see if we can find it. Because I happened to stumble across the quest giver just by chance in passing. And I'm like, how do I know that that's a quest? Because one thing that this doesn't have, let me pause here for just a second. Hi. Is you go look at your map and there isn't, hold it here, there isn't a filter for helping you find it. The only way you'll know that you're on a quest or have stumbled across a quest if you don't know the quest you're looking for is you will see an icon on the quest dialog box. And we're going to show it to you here in just a second. So you come here. This is Morning Rise. Actually, it's the Crossroads Plaza. But there's this character over here. This is not Morning Rise. And there's no special icon on the character. So I was just randomly clicking on quests. I was like, oh, wait a minute. What's that icon?
What path brought you here?
Okay. And so here's the thing. It tells you this quest is part of the unlocking sequence. There's nothing else to tell you that this character was somebody you were supposed to look for. That being said, let's do the quest line. Okay. Urtago, a caretaker Corgrin's apprentice at the Morning Rise Memorial Site. The mischievous candlelit kobolds have overrun Morning Rise. Kobolds still hate you. The kobolds in WoW are not like the kobolds in DDO. They're different things. I mean, they're sprung from the same thing, kobolds in D&D. Okay, we seek assistance. Would you meet me at Fallside Outpost? It's just to the north of here. I'll be able to tell you more once you arrive.
May all paths be open to you.
Okay. So we're gonna go up here to this Morning Rise place. Okay, this is Fallside Outpost.
A new experience. May your choices return you here.
a new experience.
I'm Corgrin, caretaker of the Morning Rise, a place for Unbound who are ready for their final shutdown. Those who come here for their final moments do so to break the Titan cycle and to be remembered as the Unbound they chose to be. Unless your kind experiences stasis lock as we do, I'm not sure what help I can give you.
May your choices return you here.
I'm already getting some of the same feels from the Blue Dragonflight questline from the Dragonflight expansion, where we helped the oldest Blue Dragon to his passing. And it was very powerful and very sad. But it was such a good questline. Very comforting, actually. So I hope this is similar. Okay. So Urtago is going to be the successor of Corgrin, because of course the Earthen have lived for thousands and thousands of years, and they are the predecessors of the dwarves. The dwarves are said to have been fallen under the curse of flesh, and so what has been happening with the Earthen is they were more living rock, right, than they were machines necessarily. But you can hear a lot of the same phrasing, same words, same verbiage, that's the word I was looking for, about how they're talking about having systems and edicts. It's just a different kind of technology, but it's more of a living technology than a simple machine. Okay, so we are asked to go kill a bunch of kobolds. Okay.
Our lives are our own.
And in the quest log, it doesn't even tell you that it's a thing for the thing. Oops, I'm missing some quests. Do you have explosives? Don't worry, Corgrin, I have more than enough. Corgrin says, I don't want you to return cracked and chipped. And Urtago says, I'll be careful. Why don't you leave you alone with no one to take care of you? Aww. Alright, so we're going this way. I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna cheat and fly. Okay, here we go.
Tell me, what drives you? Returning to task. Goodbye. Follow no directives but your own.
Okay, please take these gifts and place them by the past caretakers. Each is a gift honoring their memory. I'd like to perform some light groundskeeping to at least maintain this site. Unfortunately, what these kobolds are doing, the memories will take us weeks to fix. Please do what you can about the kobolds. It'd be unwise to leave the gifts unguarded while they are still roaming the area. Alright, let's beat up some kobolds.
Our lives are our own.
Oh, that thing that I have is a cursed pickaxe that I picked up early on in my questing, and I'm like, no, I like that random effect so much to get rid of the pickaxe. An earthen figurine. Ouch, call an ouch patcher.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
I like playing Paladin, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of not looking forward to fixing this up, or playing through the story with a character that's not as strong as a Paladin. Playing Paladin is kind of easy mode, honestly. Okay, so I didn't actually read the epitaph, so let me read the epitaph here. The Earthen above the plaque was wearing Storm Rider armor, but most of it has been removed by force. The Earthen has also been bashed in the face by a blunt object. Aww. In remembrance of caretaker Bagdoor. Once a celebrated Storm Rider, she was discharged from her ranks when she turned away from oath-sworn beliefs. A lover of fine cinder brew and gems, she was as ardent a storm rider as she was a caretaker. Okay. This plaque looks older than the others, and so does the earthen standing above it. Even so, the cracks on his head and belt seem recent, as do a missing parts of his... Okay, bad grammar. Of his leg and gems. In remembrance of caretaker Radok, struck down while protecting Morning Rise from Nerubians, he was beloved by all his sector. Known as a brave fighter, he was no fiercer than when he played his favorite card game, Residence. There will always be an empty chair for him at his sector's gaming table. Aw, that's kind of sweet. Alright, we've got one more to do. But we're gonna deal with all of these kobolds between now. We steal, you no take, because, you know, kobolds taking candles are a big thing in the OG WoW. And I kind of liked how they turned that a little bit on its head in this expansion. That we actually work with some kobolds, and we help find wax for them, for their candles. And
I
their...
need to target something first. It's too far away.
Okay. Let's place this. Should press this gem. This shutdown Earthen has noticeable damage all over his body. There is new damage on his left arm, where gems are missing from his bracer. In remembrance of caretaker Octon, known by his unit of friends for striking a victorious pose when he won an argument, may he rest victoriously as well. Aww. Okay.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
An ouch patcher.
Speak freely. No directive needed.
Okay. Amazed how much damage the kobolds have done to the site. So many shut down, earth, and desecrated. I know that I am not yet the head caretaker, but I take full responsibility for this. I should have asked for the mantle of caretaker long ago when Korgrid started to show the first signs of memory overwrite and stasis lock. Alright.
Journey far and safe.
You know, take
Let's
thunder.
commit our meeting to memory.
Alright, looks like the kobolds have taken gems and other body parts off the shutdown earthen. Abominable. I find where the kobolds are holding their plunder and bring it back to me so I can return to its rightful place later. So it will not go unchecked.
Journey
Okay.
far and safe.
Desecrating a memorial site is one of our greatest taboos in Earthen society. The site is a window to our past, into our memories, and a place of self-reflection where we can commune with those who are no longer here. Still, so many of the kobolds infest Morning Rise. For their crimes, the kobolds deserve the harshest punishment. They must be culled even further. Alright, let's kill them, some more of them, apparently.
Our meeting to memory.
You know how to sneak past them? Well, that's nice. Alright, let me get this one. Let me get these two. Okay, so those weren't the ones. We have to actually go get the ones on the hill up the top. Okay.
out of range. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. It's too far away. I need a target.
There's actually something about this kobold pickaxe that requires you to have, like, done a certain thing. See?
I don't have a target.
Except apparently I did, last time I tried to do that, it required me to have done a certain thing.
I do not have a target.
One thing I do like is whenever you're, in essence, polymorphed into something else, or another character, or another race or something, you adopt the dances and the voice acting for that race. Like the generic voice acting for that race. It's actually kind of cool. Alright, we got them both.
Our forged paths intertwine. Follow no directives but your own. May all paths be open to you.
Okay. I was not made as an Earthen of the Sword, nor as one who calls for romance. It's the domain of the Storm Riders. What these kobolds did is frowned upon not just by us, the Unbound, but by everyone in Earthen society. I am not proud we had to kill them, but we had to stop them by any means.
May your choices return you here.
Now that we landed a mighty blow, it is time to make sure that we block their tunnels so they cannot come back. Remember the stuff that Krogan asked about? Explosive sticks, his recipe? I brought it up to shake a mountain, more than enough for the kobolds. Help me show these kobolds that we will fight for what is ours so they will never come back. dynamite.
Our lives are our own.
Okay. And
Returning to task.
my kobolds, they will have several
Goodbye.
workmasters or leaders running this raid. Find and eliminate these so-called workmasters. The rest of them will get disorganized. Forget why they are here and hopefully leave us alone. Find and slay those workmasters.
Our lives are our own.
Let's make sure everything is copacetic. Yep. Alright. Let's continue. Candlelit Big Boomer. Okay. Let's start at this end. My candle's mine.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
Okay. So we got that one. Hairless the Menace, like Dennis the Menace. Workmaster Earwax. And Workmaster Nast. Went too far, we did.
I need to get closer.
Let's go get this tunnel over here. Let's get all these kids to come with us. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I really, really love that altered version of oh no. Yeah, we're gonna disable that and reload the UI because something just caused the game to wig out. There we go. Kerflooey. Alright, let's keep on going. There's the next one over there. Come on, y'all. Let's go.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need a target.
Alright, now. Where's the person I need to talk to? Probably over there. Let's not fall off the thing, though. Oh, I burned your wick!
I need to target something first.
Okay. Now we go talk to our newly minted caretaker over here.
Welcome, Outlander. follow no directives but your own. May all paths be open to you.
Okay. Grand Heister Bok does nothing but sing and take the best candles and eat lots of cheese. Okay.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
Alright. Going up here. It's like this druid is doing the same thing.
I need a target.
Since I'm here, I'm gonna go mining something. And immediately turn that off. I don't like having my profession gear on, especially when you can just run across random cutscenes and you want your transmog to look good. Okay, we good?
Ah, a new experience.
Okay. Let's go back to the outpost. We did all the work for nothing.
Welcome, Outlander.
Feel my inner workings grinding, and that is a sign. Corgan nears his shutdown with every passing moment, then his place will be under my care. You ready for it? Well, I think you are.
Journey far.
But now
and
Corgrin wants us to go somewhere else. I've often walked the path between the outpost and the Morning Rise Memorial Site. I recognize the ruts made by my heavy steps, same as those who came before me. But as an unbound, I wanted to be free of traditions that lock me into performing the same duties day to day. I chose to be a caretaker, but I wish I had wandered the Isle more. I didn't really know how much time I had left. I would much rather shut down by the ocean southeast of here. There's a lovely spot there I've wandered too often. Or, alas, maybe Urtago is right. I am just a crumbling earthen who's losing their pebbles. Oh.
May all paths be open to you.
Before I shut down, I must craft an item that is meaningful to me. As a stone-bound, I work the mines. I had a lantern I made and used until I lost it in a collapse. I became unbound shortly after. I wish to forge a new lantern to guide my way through these final moments. The lantern was made of an ore found in small amounts around this area. I used a charged ore in the lantern. You can find them in the stormfangs that roam these hills. Gather the materials and I will forge the lantern. So gather 5 ore and 5 charged cores near the outpost.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
Okay. Well, I see an ore already over there. I see one here too. Oh, we're gonna go kill wolves. Okay. One thing I dislike about WoW's kill, you
I
know,
don't have a target.
get drops off of critters is they're notoriously bad at how the drop tables on these are. By comparison, Lord of the Rings Online, you play that, and if they tell you to kill 10 rats, or they tell you to collect thing like, I don't know, beat or something off of 10 rats. Because somebody's got a foot fetish, I don't know. You may only have to kill 10 to get what you need. Sometimes the worst, you might have to kill like 12. But for the most part, if you have something where a mob has to drop something for you to complete the quest, or to drop a series of mobs dropping the same, like, you know, bring me back 10 hides from wolves. You only have to kill 10 or 12 wolves to get the hides you need. In WoW, it's very, very different. But hey, since there's that here, hold up, where is it? It's just around the rock face here. Oh, did it just like phase out? Oh, I guess another player got it. Oh well. So far, I've killed how many wolves, and I've only gotten one charge core so far.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Oh, hey, I got some random, dagger. Okay, that I might actually save. I've been getting rid of my random greens that are for other classes, because I find that they just take up space in my inventory, or in my bank, or somewhere that I don't ever get around to using them. So my policy now going forward is only save, like, the random blues and purples. Like, as any of my army of vaults start playing through this content, they'll get their own shit, so. The epic quest is actually really good about getting you geared up. Like, I started this expansion, and I was eye level 470. And now I'm like 559, and without even trying.
I'm out of range.
I think I've only run one dungeon and like only like 2 or 3 delves. Nothing really major at all. Alright, let's turn this in. That looks like we have to go inside. These written words are my memoir indicating my will and wish to follow the path of Kriegwald, like many Unbound have done before. This is my request for a final shutdown. It is my choice, my decision, and the last chain I shatter to become truly free of the Titan's grasp. I know that when the time comes, you will honor it and grant me that final moment of peace. I do have one wish that is outside our traditional quest for a final shutdown. I wish to be left by the shore in the place I travel to when I need some time to myself. I'm aware that is not what we do, but I implore you to consider it when the time comes. Do not worry when it does. Morning Rise should be in good hands. Will be in good hands. Your hands. May you forge your path well, Corgrin. Aww. That's like a proper last will and testament there.
Speak freely. No directive needed.
I can feel it. It's like a shadow hanging at the edges of my memory. It is growing, encroaching upon me. It is like a dark fog that shadows parts of who I was and who I am. My body, it is hard to move. But there is work to be done. I do love making things. I was a stonebound, did I tell you that? We used to tend the buildings in, the city. I can take joy in making the lantern. Yes, the lantern. Yeah, he's very close to it.
Returning to task. Goodbye. Follow no directives but your own. Journey far and safe.
Before shutdown, we Earthen would descend to the awakening machine below and renew our cycle. But now, even if it was still working, I would see my cycle broken and be remembered as I am. Let's out a deep sigh. These hands look strong, but they become heavier with each passing moment. The stiffness in my wrists and elbows will not let me carry the items to the forge. Please, add the right material to the forge as I call for them. and then I'll get a toy. But you can only make it if you're an engineer. This is a one-time warband bonus, so I hope it's warband bound, so I can just put it in my warbank.
Our lives are our own.
No, this is ore. That's charge core. Now we'll go for coal.
Welcome, Outlander. May all paths be open to you. May your choices return you here. Let's commit our meeting to memory.
This lantern is perfect. Enough of this. It is time. I can feel my memory clouding. We have to get going. Ortago is waiting for us. They will join us on my final journey to Morning Rise, where we'll conduct a ceremony. He forces a smile. It is nothing fancy, I promise. As I said, it is more symbolic than anything else. My head feels heavy. What was I doing again? Alright. Meeting Ortago.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
That is still pretty sad.
Speak freely.
We have
No
to
directive needed. Let's commit our meeting to memory.
I knew I should have been keeping a closer eye on them. Confusion is the last symptom before shutdown. Our memory is finite and starts overriding. The more an Earthen exerts themselves, the faster their energy depletes and they lose memories. Korga must be scared not knowing where he is, may not even know who he is. I'm such a boulderhead. I think I saw him go east into the trees, maybe up there by the
May
road.
your choices return you here.
So I think for people who have experienced their elders passing in a similar fashion, or having like dementia or whatnot, this is probably going to be very painful for them. Look for some tracks. Oh, his lantern.
Communication in... sorry. Hello.
Alright, we were worked together, didn't we? We were, taps the right temple. As I squint as he tries to remember. Yes, Kiriana. What was I talking about? Why are we here? I remember now. I wanted to craft a lantern so that it can guide me to when I am lost. You helped me make it, but I don't recognize you. Everything's cloudy. I can't think. There was another... I can't remember her name.
Journey far and safe.
Waiting, you say, for me? I must be important.
Tell me, what drives you?
I can feel the build-up of pressure at my core. You outsiders would call it sadness. It's hard for me to see Corgrin like this.
Follow no directives but your own.
Oh no, sliding downhill fast. Showing him the lantern was a good idea. Thank you for guiding him back to me.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
An unbuilt earthen can't return to the coreways, so we have morning rise. But looking at Corgrin, remembering our last conversation before, I may not be the morning rise caretaker just yet, but with Corgrin's condition, it falls to me to be in charge. As Unbound, we made our own rules and traditions. So what if he doesn't want to stand at morning rise? If a seaside memorial is what caretaker Corgrin wants, that's what he gets. Meet me on the shore southwest of here.
Our lives are our own.
Okay. Oh, it's a peaceful night as well, with both moons in the sky. Yeah, we picked a good time of day to do this.
What path brought you here?
Corgrin's journey is close to its end. I need to do a few things to prepare, but I don't want to do any of them. Keep thinking that if I don't, maybe he'll be here for longer. But I know it's time for him to go.
Journey far and safe. May all paths be open to you.
As unbound caretakers, we have a tradition when a master bequeaths their mantle to their apprentice, figuratively, of course. To do that, Corgrin will need a horn. He would then face me, blow the horn, and the sound signifies his passing of the mantle of the morning rise caretaker to me. I saw shale horns to the west of here. I would be thankful if you'd bring me several of their horns. I will choose one that is suitable. Okay.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
The Unbound have a symbolic ceremony of cleansing. We perform it before a shutdown. It is a symbolic process of purification. For it, we need to gather ashenfold, a flower that grows around the isle. We waft the smoke of the burned flowers through the fissures and cracks in our bodies to symbolically remove impurities. We are then ready to embrace our final moments.
May your choices return you here.
I can't detect that.
Okay, let's go find what we're looking for.
It's too far away.
What a lovely name for a flower, ashenfold. Oh, bluebell peacock, it's pretty. Looks like everything is actually up the rise here. Oh wait, you need to be hit. for?
I need to get closer.
This one's actually being pretty decent in terms of getting
I need to target something first.
getting the quest items.
It's too far away.
There we go.
Communication in... Oh, sorry. Hello. Returning to task. Goodbye. Journey far and safe. Our lives are our own. Let's commit our meeting to memory.
It's time for the ceremony. Please place the bowl of ashen folds by Corgrin and hand him the horn. Once the ceremony concludes, I will be the new caretaker. Then I will have to say a final farewell to my friend. Corgrin will shut down peacefully, knowing we're here by his side in the place he loved most. Something I wish and hope to have when it is my time. My core is mud, but it is a great honor to stand here with him and with you.
May your choices return you here.
What path brought you here?
This place, the sound of the waves, the sand under my feet, it is bringing together what shards of memories I have left. But there are so many memories I've lost. My inception, my first wanderings of this land. Ortago was right. There is no other place I would rather shut down than here in the waves.
Follow no directives but your own.
Our forged paths intertwine.
I'll get a trinket. What an honor it is to be here, to be present at such an event. You were part of it, and I know that deep down inside him, somewhere within Corgrin's core, there will always be a living memory of me. Aww.
May all paths be open to you.
And then he is just shut down just like that. I think it's kind of rude the game just spawned a fishing spot there. Corcoran stands in the shallows, his once warm eyes now locked in a gaze of wonder at the horizon as his lantern sways with the gentle ocean breeze. A small ornate plaque hangs on the lantern. It reads, "Here stands Caretaker Corcoran in his final shutdown. May his forever rest not be dictated by tradition, but rather by choice. Caretaker Urtago."
Communication in... Oh, sorry. Hello?
It is done. I didn't mean to cry. Didn't expect to cry. Didn't think I was actually a little sad. Now is my time to take care and face the upcoming challenges of Morning Rise. I will miss Corcoran. I think this is going to be my new think-through spot when I need a zephyr of fresh air to clear my head. Or when I will need a listening ear.
Follow no directives but your own.
I am now the caretaker of Morning Rise. At last I feel the weight of this new responsibility on my shoulders. It is a great honor, but one I must prepare myself for. Please, help me complete one final task, and then I will be ready. Meet me back at Fallside Outpost.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
Let me finish this quest out, and then I will talk about it. And I think it being nighttime was actually really, really good for this. It just made it more peaceful for sure. It was very emotional. I wasn't... Okay, I'll talk about it now. We're not... I think we're not quite yet done. I think we're past the part. But I wasn't expecting to care or to feel feels. I wasn't expecting that. Like with Senegos, this is a character that we'd known since Legion and interacted and helped him. You know, helped him and literally stave off death for a while. And so, dealing with his passing in Dragonflight, it was kind of like we were expecting it. But this is like two characters we never even met before. And that short amount of time, there's a lot more emotion into the story.
A new experience.
So one last task I must execute to formally become the new caretaker. I would appreciate your help. Please take one of our new memorial placards and heat it in the forge. You can quench it in the oil basin outside to temper it. Afterward, my name must be inscribed on the placard. It is an ancient tradition, one that I intend to uphold.
May your choices return you here.
Okay. Wait, here's the placard. Oh, we're using the one up here. Okay. You did the work, but never bore the burden. That was Corcoran. I thought his strength was part of his directive, but now I know it is something I must learn. Interesting. Witness status is young for our standards. Maybe you should get an assistant.
Our forged paths intertwine.
Alright. You brought Corgrin peace in his final moments, and now you've helped me fill his absence. Your aid will not be forgotten.
Journey far and safe.
Okay, so we've completed that series of quests. And now there's 2 more to do. The next one starts in the Ringing Deeps, and so we're gonna go down there. There is a way to get there quickly. I'm actually gonna do the way that I found that I like skyriding so much that when I have an opportunity to fly down or up through the coreway, I take it because it's so much fun to me. I think I definitely like skywriting regular versus the regular old school flight because for one it is faster and sometimes it can feel like you're out of control, but I also feel in my particular case that I don't know, I like the swoopy bits, not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm looking for Machinist Kitrin. So hopefully I can find somebody who has... Oh, I saw the name. Machinist Kitrin over here. Is this the person? Yeah, right in here. Ah, here we are.
Please proceed.
That's Darren DePaul. He does like half the male voices here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, you're here to help, aren't you? The humming melody of the machines is changing and I admit I'm not ready. For so many years I've served faithfully and then, well, the important thing is that I'm ready to get to work again. But you see, my tools have all been broken and scattered about. If you can keep an eye out for them and bring them back to me, I would be in your debt. Okay, lost
Raise
tools.
the machine.
Okay. Find the gauge, the calipers, and the wrench. Okay. I am suspicious that it's gonna be this easy. It feels very suspicious to me that we're just gonna go out and find some tools and be done with it. Okay, found the tools.
You are acknowledged. Stay productive. Remain vigilant.
Why are these tools so important to you? Because it was sus, and now we find out that, yeah, okay. Fixing the great forge that sustains our sleeping brethren. My tools are part of who and what I... Why'd you throw them away? After so many centuries, so many aeons, the forge simply ceased to function. I lost my faith, I admit it. I took my tools and ritually buried them. But now things are changing. I felt the ground rumble beneath my feet. I have heard the machines stirring. Music I longed to hear since I first awoke now rings through these caverns. With my tools in my hands again, I have my purpose. And what's more, I can truly appreciate what I have.
Returning to work.
Wait, my tools didn't randomly end up where you found them. They were placed there by me. I had reached a point so low that I saw no alternative. The machines, the great work of my people, were never going to sing again. So why should I bother to keep them repaired? But now I see, and now I understand. The last tool I need, I dropped into the water, and it was eaten by a giant creature. I think that one might need a little bit more force to return it to me. Okay, so we gotta kill the Oath Eater.
Remain vigilant.
Find his weight.
We've got another incursion, and we need some defenders. I know you're good at this.
Okay.
Begin speaking. Returning to work.
Doesn't bother by all the intestinal goo that coats the calibrated weight. You found it. Now let me get this cleaned up and the rest of the tools repaired. We're ready to serve once again.
Raise the machine.
I do need to recast these tools, reforge them and myself into what I was meant to be. Proud machinist of the ringing deeps.
Stay productive. Returning to work.
He's making a mess.
Another interruption.
Yep.
Raise the machine. Remain vigilant.
That was insanely short compared to the other one. Though the other one gave it enough space for you to actually give a shit about the characters. That's what it's like, okay. This is what I normally expect to unlock an allied race. Some of the older ones is that you didn't get much to have to do it. You just had to complete certain tasks beforehand. Like the lion's share of the work to unlock the Earthen race was to get the level cap and to do the entire campaign, including the 4 level cap chapters they didn't tell you about at the beginning. Alright, so now Merrick's and Steelvane, that quest is actually up in Dornegal, and we're gonna go back to Dornegal. And yes, I could just take a flight point. Yeah, we're not doing that. Because actually, I really enjoy flying up this thing. I don't know why. You get these little things, and they'll keep you going. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. So I'm not going to be able to get out. Oh, there we go. Close enough. Close enough for government work. Alright, we need to go to talk to Merrick's, and Merrick's is... where's Merrick's again? I just saw him earlier. The Merrick's I need to talk to, or the person I need to talk to, I believe. Let me look for quest keepers here in Dornagal. This one. It's called How Scandalous. Oh. There's gonna be some spice.
What is your command?
Did you see anything? I was just at the forge grounds picking up a jewelry commission. All of a sudden, everyone was shouting like the Corway was under attack again. It was not that. Some peacekeepers were heading toward the depot where crafting shipments are sent up from the deeps. I bet it's something to do with the machine speakers. The peacekeepers ushered everyone away before we could see what would happen. But maybe we can sneak a glimpse. Alright.
We will continue speaking later.
I bet the council ward will be displeased. How exciting. Oh my god. There's scandal. Trader Harthen, the peacekeeper. Oh, see, I get recognized. I'm famous. Council Ward Merrick's has authorized trade goods from the deeps to be transported through this depot. However, we have received a tip that more than crafting materials are being sent and received here. Dornagal observes strict rules about what we trade in with whom. All commerce must serve the edicts, not the interest of individuals. We do not abide unsanctioned trading. We've started going through the crates here to find smuggled goods, but haven't found anything yet. Help us take a look. Uh-oh. I'm going through the crates. Assorted chisels. A moleskin apron. High quality coal. Something we're missing. The tip we received was from a very reliable source. We have no reason to believe we're being misled. The council lord will want us to get to the bottom of this, and I refuse to disappoint him. We haven't been able to get any additional information out of the workers, but maybe you'll have more luck. Speak to the ones we've detained, see if you can learn anything. We're gonna interrogate people. Uh-oh. It's Merrick's himself. You're just moving crates. That's not sus or anything. Oh! You got caughtsies. Now the fun part of our job. Those crates will have to be broken open and the smuggled goods taken into evidence. Smash the bottoms of the crates and bring back anything you find to me. Alright, let's go beat up some crates. Like, I'm gonna only take 5 seconds to do this. You can't wait that long to find out, Council Word? A disturbed mud spawn.
I need a target.
And in the midst, infused underclay. Ooh.
I don't have a target.
Oh. Nerubian silk ropes. Okay. This should have 2 things in it. Oh, it does. A bag of glowing shards. And a bundle of receipts. Look what we found. Smith's goods are from Ashkahat. We are specifically forbidden from trading with the Nerubians in any capacity. We cannot risk any resources falling into the hands of our enemies. Those receipts you found. Steelvein is a known smuggler that we've been chasing for a long time. The Council Ward will be pleased to finally have solid evidence of his activities, and maybe even on his whereabouts. Bring these receipts to Merrick's immediately. He'll want to study them in detail. He said that he was heading back to his office, so you should be able to find him on the Council Ward's rise. I'll package up the rest of the evidence to be brought to him later. Good work today. Alright. Oh no! You're getting shut down. Well, if you didn't make friends with smugglers... Whoops. Leave it on his desk. Okay. Hold up, there's 2 beds here. What is this? An old 50s sitcom? Uh-oh. The office is indeed unoccupied. The pile of letters is scattered haphazardly over what you assume is Merrick's desk. It appears to be left in a hurry. The topmost letter is open and unfolded. There has been a situation. Expect delays. Steelvein. Oh! Scandal. Leave the receipts on Merrick's desk. Why are we leaving these receipts here? The Council Ward is now he's been a bad boy. Except, wait a minute. Hold up. There's no additional quest here. Okay. You can only get to continue to the next quest from Saradi. Okay. This is dumb. That there's no immediate next quest. You have to go look for it. Like, there's no quest here. This is the next quest in the chain. But the game doesn't tell you that's where you need to go. You have to look this up outside of the game. I am not a fan of this. Where am I going? Says she's over there. Oops. Well, he's here.
The edicts must be followed.
And he doesn't have a quest. So Saradi. It's over there. So if you didn't know where to look... Yeah, not a fan of this.
Work cycle interrupted.
Council Ward Merrick's requests your presence in his office. He received the documents you left and we'd like to discuss the Steelbane situation with you further. Saradi regards you as if she's unimpressed. She also seems to be earthen a few words. Meet him at his office.
Return if you wish
What
to
the
speak
hell?
again.
So this thing... I wonder if these quests assume that players have done all of the side questing in town.
Do you have an appointment?
Steelbane, he has made quite the name for himself in my city. His name is whispered with reverence in the streets. Many under my authority do not approve of an unknown entity bending the edicts for, well, whatever he does. Yet Steelbane remains at large, evading capture. Curious, is it not?
We must talk later.
No, I think we should talk now.
I serve the Titans unswervingly.
You are in a unique position, a position to learn. You met those who would bring this bender of edicts to justice, but what of the people of Dornagal? What do the Earthen think of the Steelbane fellow? Humor me. Take the smuggled goods you intercepted and bring them to their intended recipients. Tell them the items are a gift from a mutual friend. You might be surprised to learn who benefits from these illicit deeds.
Very well. You are dismissed.
Here's the spa.
Do you have a query? The Titans will return. Be ready.
Okay, so the underclay is for healing. Crack my chassis and call me a keeper. I knew Steelbane had connections around the city, but not like this. Glad someone else around here can get around the edicts to get what we need. Not that I have anything against the edicts, it's just, well, never you mind. While you're here, can you pass along a message to our mutual friend for me? Okay. Meet Merrick's in the Keeper's Terrace. Merrick's is going for a stroll.
Conversation initiated.
Okay, recorded with Steelbane, that deeply concerns me.
Must go. Apologies.
For to solve this quarrel between Steelbane and Ardgren amicably, then we'll need to make some new friends. One of Ardgren's employees, Obstorn, frequents the Cinderbrook speakeasy here in Dornagal. Only machine speakers may enter it. Even as a council ward, I am not able to access it. Or there are others in the city who can. Bevruzi, a Gundaraz trader, should be able to give you access. If you can grease her palm, she may be able to supply you access.
I have work to do.
Okay, now we're gonna go talk to that nice personage. Hi. I won't lie to you and say I'm not curious how you even know about that place, so I can't give you the pass rune to pass rune. I love it. Access the speakeasy is valuable after all, but maybe we can trade. I don't have time to trade. No one will even entertain the idea of trading for the pass rune, so we play by my rules. Full merchants and willing to strike a bargain. You bring me what I want, and I'll get you what you need. Do we have a deal? Are you looking to trade? Oh, hi. Oh, while I'm here, I'm gonna sell junk. So I need to find a vial of liquid opal, which I don't have. Oh wait, I do. Wait, I have one? It should tell me I don't have one. Yeah. Okay, so where do I get a vial of liquid opal?
stay productive.
Okay. Polish my back and not polishers. I like that actually.
You go wherever you please, don't you? Keep me informed.
Heard liquid opal tastes remarkable, but no matter how often I peruse the auctions here, it's never for sale. It's quite rare. Luckily for you, there is one person who can find this stuff. Vakgret, the market reeve of the forge grounds. Nothing circulates in the city's flow of trade without her knowledge. I don't often try to do business with one as connected as her, but you'll have no qualms about it, I'm sure. At this hour, you'll find her over by the inn.
I'm still working.
Yep. Yep. Let's go do the thing. Guess other people are doing the quest too, because there's big Brontosaurus sitting on him. Wait, she's over here. Nope, that's not it. Here she is.
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation. May the Titans carve your path.
Alright, I'll get you some cinder brew.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders. My thanks for your patronage.
You're welcome.
Speak and be heard. Resuming work cycle.
Fetch some records. Alright, we can do that.
Speak and be heard.
Okay, pores should be spelled P-O-R-E-S. Seriously.
Return if you wish to speak again.
Well, she wants her paperwork, then you're helping me with mine. Start with that open manifest and fill in the blanks. I'm doing your homework. Alright, first section of the audit was filled out by a famous Earthen author. They seem to have forgotten to record the title of their most popular book. Fill in the blank. Name Maluk. Occupation historical author. The cycle's best-selling novel, Lord of the Pans. A historical guide to earthen cooking tools. Cut to the chase. Styled wire weaving for beginners. A steaming freelance novel. Ooh, Firebath Mercenary. Ooh. Hey! Legendary adventures and crazy antics of High Lord yeah, that's mine. Forgery 101, the art of forging official documents. Oh my god. I think the last two should have just been the same thing. But I think we're gonna have to go with the, that one. Second section of the audit was authored by a local crystal tender. Somehow I forgot to record their name. Who is their name? Malachite McBitey? Oh, we gotta go with that one. Type it all. Malachite McBitey, yeah. Malachite Bites. I mean, come on. Section the audit was authored by someone selling spiced oil. They seem to have forgotten to record their occupation. Spiced Gunter oil. Hi, Lord. Trading post mannequin? Oh my god. Oh, council ward. Oh, hello. Spicy pepper vendor. Oil rig up. Gunter oil and Gunter oil. I'm gonna go with that one. Except you'll need to get this worked out by side. Nernabet next door. Okay. Nernabel, I should say. Nernabel. Who is next door. Guessing she's in here. Yep, there she is. Hello.
The coreway must be protected. Faith, order, we must remember both.
Oh my goodness. This is basically a trading thing. Hey, can I find a little... Oh my god! What is that? Is that a kobold? Something with a tail. That better not be a Ternai. I'm not gonna jump in there either. Alright. I wonder if it looks like a night elf if I come in here as a night elf. Yeah, it's a little spicy.
I need a target.
So there. Sign this.
Speak and be heard.
What is this doing to me, actually? Oh. Well, how's about a little fire, Scarecrow?
What is your command? May the Titans carve your path.
Each corner of the forge ground works in unison with each other like cogs in a machine. All it takes is a single piece to fail, to bring it all down. But despite the disruptions, you have proven yourself resourceful. Keep this up and the right people will begin to notice, if they have not already. She peers at you over her spectacles and smiles.
Return if you wish to speak again.
You have certainly made my disaster of a day far less stressful. For that, you have the thanks of the entire forge grounds and those who keep it running. She winks as she gives you a knowing smile. Bevruzi was right to send you to me. Do not tell her to be a stranger now. I could use more friends from the deeps. Here is her liquid opal. Give it to her with my compliments.
We'll
Now
continue
we've got the
speaking
vial
later.
that we can trade for a thing. Boom. Everybody's here. Hey, I got your thing. Alright, I got your thing. I want your speakeasy pass rune.
Watch your step.
I didn't get it from you. Now I need to go talk to Merrick's again. He does get around a bit, doesn't he?
Very good to meet you. The eternal Titans sculpt your path.
I sent you to a machine speaker to get us into the speakeasy, and you wind up aiding the market reap of the foregrounds in some roundabout delivery and trading operation. I just said that. Merrick smirks coyly as he claps his heavy stone hands in applause. It is much quieter sound than you would imagine. Well done, I hate being called Outlander in all these games.
Conversation terminated. Pity.
Machine speakers are odd and secretive units, some prone to paranoia. Even so, grievance month they have against Steelbane must be smoothed over. As you've seen in the forge grounds, their quarrel with a single smuggler has put the entire city at risk. As Councilward, I will not stand for it. Let us go talk to Ardgren's employee Obstorn and see if he can deliver a diplomatic message to his overseer in the deeps. Let's go into the speakeasy.
Very well. You are dismissed.
Okay, the pasture, let's pay a visit. Alright, meet me in the tunnels below. Alright. My speaker petitioned for the space a long time ago. In all my years as council ward, I've never entered it. Trace the pass rune on the golem, then we shall make our introductions inside. Let me in! That is a bit of a bouncer, isn't it? Always so secretive with her. I like how the council ward is actually looking around a little bit. Or maybe he's just like, whatever. Oh, I like it how he puts his hands behind his back, like he's just standing there.
Do you need something?
That is the voice of Darren DePaul. So, the council ward doesn't just have Steelbane in his pocket, but the Outlanders too? I should have guessed. Hear him out. Merrick just wants you to relay message to Ardgren.
Stay focused.
Someone, oh, Merrick's is smiling over there. You can't see it, but he's just smiling while I do all the dirty work. So Merrick's is kinda sus here, isn't he?
Do you have an appointment?
I abhor violence. Dissent, desperation, and distrust. These are the consequences of ruling through fear. Merrick frowns for a moment before glancing down at Obstorn. But sometimes violence brings about clarity, and with it revelations.
Go where the edicts lead.
Maybe I am not in league with Steelbane. I am still. Oh! Hello! Didn't see that coming. You, the council ward, Donegal's most notorious smuggler? Precisely. Now you know that. You have two options. You can bring this news to Ardgren, or you can join me in fixing this. Oh, shit. Okay, now what? You don't have anything to say. You don't have anything to say. Okay, well, this thing wants you to basically again, for a game that spent so much time teaching people, leading people with breadcrumbs from quest to quest, this one expects you to actually look around. And so it's like we're looking, and it doesn't even tell you like what quest you're looking for. You have to go look around to see what quest is going on. I have a feeling sedition is our quest, so let's go back there and see what that is. See, they should have at least had an icon on the screen so you could at least see that this was for the unlock thing. The poster reads, Merix is corrupt. Steelbane is weak. They cannot protect the Earthen. They do not care about them. They spit upon the edicts. Merix was bribed to reopen Steelbane's smuggling operation. Steelbane hides behind Merix's authority. They are taking from your pockets to line theirs. Do not trust their lies.
I don't have a target.
Oops, I forgot to get on my mount first.
I serve the Titans unswervingly.
Okay. Okay, so we gotta deal with this quickly and quietly.
Must go. Apologies.
Obstron has confirmed that Ardgren, the overseer in charge of my supply line that runs from the deeps into Dornagal, is the one who tipped off my peacekeepers. It is therefore also my opinion that Ardgren is the one who penned the sedition. He must have sent his workers upstairs to post them around the city. It's imperative we remove them before these rumors spread further. Tear them down for me.
Conversation terminated. Pity.
Many of my peacekeepers have already caught wind of Ardgren's sedition. I am told some are losing faith in my integrity as council ward, believing that I have been taking bribes from smugglers to bolster my own coffers. I can provide proof that no such transaction have taken place, clearly, but we need to stop them from murmuring among themselves and giving the rumors power. Lies become truths through repetition. Somebody's been paying attention to the U.S. political race this year in 2024. Alright. If you find any discussing the matter, kindly disperse them.
The eternal Titans sculpt your path.
Okay, let's go do some more work for you boys. By the way, these guys have really shiny armor. Rod and hoof crack. Okay, I'm not gonna ask why a man and his ram are snoozing on a stoop someplace. Alright. The pathing a couple of those NPCs over there is not good. Ah.
to target something first.
Yeah, mind your own damn business. Are we gonna depose Merrick's? Are we gonna tell?
I can't attack that target.
Very good to meet you. We must talk later.
I don't know if Ardgren merely intended to sabotage me or if he wanted to force a confrontation. Either way, a confrontation he will have. I believe this situation can be rectified peacefully, but I cannot do it as the council ward. Steelbane has never appeared in the stone, but he must now. I will parley with Ardgren in the deeps, and the situation will be concluded. I would have you accompany me, but there are some things I want you to know before that. Help me prepare, and I will speak with you. We got a disguise.
I have work to do.
My purpose is to protect all the... Didn't we just chuck out the edicts? That was part of the big end of the campaign, was that y'all did that. Y'all said you were all unbound. Man, I look like I'm, like, you know, okay. Here's your cloak, bud. When the earth is split into the unbound, those who follow the edicts, those who follow us caught in a paradox. I do like this tech that basically it looks like I'm a waiter. Brass knuckles? Nice. Oh, look at me! Look at me! It's so glowy! Look at what it does to my transmog. Look at this. Look how it glows. I do like the effects to make it glow like that. The lighting on that's really good. Oh.
I can get what you need.
Oh, even his voice has changed.
Conversation terminated.
Okay, I've not been down to the deep since their machine shut down. Obstorn will have to guide us to Ardgren's depot. Once their ultimate conversation, Ardgren is not amenable, which I suspect will be the case. We will respond with equal force. Our goal is to bring him back into the fold, not beat him into a submission. Ruling by fear only breeds resentment. We'll meet you in the deeps. Come swiftly, of course. Speak of this to no one. Alright, near Hallowfall Gate.
Keep your hands clean.
And leaving the council ward's house isn't gonna raise any kind of suspicion? I mean, come on. Man, these are shitty guards, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. And you know me, I love flying through the coreway. So we're gonna go fly through the coreway. Down below.
The edicts can be interpreted many ways. You don't look busy enough.
Oh, I'm busy enough.
Stay productive. Keep your voice down. Go before anyone
Hey, I did the
recognizes
thing.
us.
Now I get the slate stone ramolith. Mm-hmm. Oh! I'll put this to bedrock. Okay. So that officially completes the unlock process for the Earthen. So let's get out of here, and then we'll go take a quick look at the Earthen. I am going to make some. I do have another video on the channel that you can see what the... that's the Halifal Gate. Hold on. I'm going the wrong way. Aren't I? I think I am. I need to go... Yeah, that is the Halifal Gate. Oh, this is one. I keep missing the turn. I do have another video on the channel that
We've
shows
got another
off
incursion, and we need some
the
defenders.
earthen
I know
appearances.
you're good at this.
Oh wow, that is such a sight. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's pop out up here. Alright, so once you've completed, again, you have to complete the entire main story sequence, the main campaign, and that includes the 4 chapters of the max level campaign that opens up once you hit level 80. And they're all very good, and you saw the I had already completed the 4 chapters of the max level campaign before this video. Some of that was available on another one, but for the most part I did off video. And now we've completed those 3 other chapters that are not part of the main story sequence, so you never have to do those again. But you unlock the Earthen, and now we can go make one. Now, I have a few names sandbagged for Earthen, but I want to, take a look and see what I want to do before anything else. So let's go take a look. It tells me I've got new. Oh, no. As you can see, it's offered me the choice of Earthen. Now, here's the thing. Is you can choose Earthen from either faction. And you just choose either faction from right here. There's no story or plot you go through as to decide why your Earthen chooses. And I kind of like that because it doesn't force you to choose. You, the player, can choose in your own backstory. Why does my character join the Horde? Because I like the Horde. Why does my character join the Alliance? Because I like the Alliance. So you do you. I'm on Bronzebeard, which is my Alliance server. So we're gonna go over here. Earthen, as you can see, you actually can see all of the classes that Earthen are eligible for. The overlay doesn't cover up any of the ones. They basically can't be druids, demon hunters, death knights, or evokers. I disagree with the choice of no druid. Demon hunters, okay. Death knight, yeah, they don't work with death knight really. And of course, only Drakthir can be evokers. But soon, TM, Drakthir can be something other than evokers. And I haven't decided what classes I'm going to have a Drakthir be. One thing I hope they do is allow more than one Drakthir per server, but that's a topic for another day. So, Earthen can be warriors, hunters, mages, rogues, priests, warlocks, paladins, shaman, and monk. So let's take a look and see what we've got here. Hunters will have a starting pet. What's their starting... Hold up. What's their starting pet? We don't know? Oh, man. Mage. I mean, they look the same for any of the other classes. But the question is when they play Shaman... Ooh. I do like their totems a lot. I'm gonna have to make a Shaman at least. So I actually have 3 names sandbagged. Technically, I have a 4th name, but it might be in use. It's actually the same 2 names that I have sandbagged on both of my primary servers. So the Hordes are gonna go on Doomhammer, and the Alliance folks are gonna go on Bronzebeard. And yeah. We can take a quick look at the customization. Again, I'd already have another video for this, But I just want to give you a basic idea of what they can look like. I'm definitely going to make them all look blue. It's just going to happen. So I might make one like a gray and make the crystals like bright blue or something. But they're very earthy in color, as you might expect. There's also pink. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite. And then you've got a bunch of faces, depending how craggy you want the face to be. And then you've got hairstyles. I do like how their hair basically looks like copper wire. And well, this one is copper, so it looks like copper wire. The mohawks are pretty cool. Side part and a comb back. Hair color choices. They've got more of a, I don't know, a gold wire, copperish. I mean, I kind of like that one. The contrast is pretty cool. There's always that metal sheen to them all, which I really dig. I like this one. This one's pretty neat. That was my favorite. So like this and this skin tone. Oh baby, I'm liking that already. I'm already liking that. So the beard style, we have a few choices here. No beard at all? No, it's gotta have a beard. That's magnificent. I like that. Also pretty decent. I also like that one too. But I think I like this one more. This number 2 is more. I like that one. I like that one too. That's pretty cool. Eyebrows or no eyebrows? Eye color. Got lots of choices there. Oh yeah, the bright blue. Though the white goes well too. Oh, red. Evil. Green. Bright green. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of good choices there. And the gem color, and this is where you can really get fancy. So I think I would, if I wanted to, I'd go like something like this, but I think this is gonna be my choice. Except that really kind of hints at the skin color needs to be like a light color. I don't know. And then you can decorate the shoulders individually. You can have them asymmetrical or you can have them match. Same with the arms. And then the hands, I got a few choices. I like the brass knuckles. I do like those. I also like the lensman here. If anybody's ever read the E. Doc Smith series called Lensman. Then you get a gem on your belt or not. And gems on your legs or not. And that's the dude Earthen. Let's go take a look at the lady Earthen. Let's start. Same skin tones. The face. Definitely more feminine looking, but still various options. Hairstyle. She also has hairstyles. Hers are going to be different, of course. I kind of like that one. Ooh, I really kind of like that one. Not with that face. Not with it. Definitely not with that face. High tail. Oh, I think we're gonna have to go with the mohawk. I think we're gonna have to go with the mohawk. At least one of them is gonna have a mohawk. And of course the blue, the silver hair. I think one of them is going to have like this. Maybe the shaman will have something that looks like this. to get that, you know, that fire effect. And then I'm definitely going to make one that's like a ginger. Definitely going to have a ginger. But I think the other two are probably going to have this white hair thing going on. We didn't actually get to look at... Oh, there's also the... Ooh, I like the crown version, too. I like that. One thing I'm noticing is that the decorations in the beard and whatnot change colors based on the... Yeah, see, I kind of dig that. Because of the variety of colors. That one actually looks really good. I think that's might be the best one for the crown. Anywho, let's go take a look at the beard for the ladies. So different beard styles for sure. And the eye colors, same choices as the dudes. And eyesight. So that's what the earthen look like. I'm gonna go spend some time making my earthen. And yeah, I think we're gonna call it there. I appreciate you watching. If you like these sorts of videos, drop a like on the channel. Well, drop a like on the video if you like this one. And drop a subscribe on the channel. Cost you absolutely nothing here on YouTube. And you can get my videos in your feed. I try to do live streams on twitch.tv/Druidsfire on Thursdays, sometimes Fridays, sometimes Saturdays, as often as I can, depending on, you know, work is generally why I can't stream on a Saturday, for example, and just being tired on Friday night. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you or comment on a future video. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day.